We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the opening match of the FIFA World Cup, and we will be bringing you the watch along of today opening match between South Africa and Mexico. South Africa against Mexico, the opening match of the FIFA World Cup, and it's going to be a good game, I believe. It's going to be a spectacular game, and Mexico, they have played 7 times in the opening match of the FIFA World Cup. They have played 7 times, 7 games in an opening match of a FIFA World Cup, and they have not yet won. Mexico are winless from their first 7 attempts in the opening match of a FIFA World Cup game. They are winless, so but this one is on home soil. The last time both teams met in the opening match was at the 2010 World Cup in South Africa. South Africa, they were the hosts at that time, and the game ended 1-1. Shabalala scoring the opening goal for South Africa. He scored the opening goal of that tournament. I'll be back 1 second. So Shabalala scored the opening goal in that tournament, and they drew 1-1. And yeah, and both teams will play each other in the opening match of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, which is being hosted by 3 different countries. But most of the games will be played here in the US, and some of the games will be played in Mexico and Canada. The final will be played at the MetLife Stadium in New Jersey next month. But one of the major problems I have with the World Cup, the tickets are so expensive. So not to waste your time, let's go to the lineup. South Africa against Mexico. The lineup: Mexico in goal, they have Rangel. Number 2, they have Reyes. Number 3, they have Gallardo. 4 and 5, they have Montes and Vaquez. Then sitting deep in front, the back 4 is Lira. Then they have 4 men in front of Lira. The right side is Alvarado. The left side is Quinones, and the 2 in the middle, Gutierrez and Ferdado. Then off front, Raul Jimenez from Fulham. So Africa, they have Williams in goal. Number 2, Modal. Number 3, they have Modiba. 4 and 5, they have Bokazi and Sibisi. Then in the middle, 3 men midfield, they have Mokoena, Setho, and Adams. Then up front, they have 2 men up front. Oh, they have 5 in defense. Excuse me. I didn't call it all a defender named Ocon. They're using 5 defenders, and up front they have 2, Reynolds and Foster. So that's the South African lineup. So right now, they are singing the national anthem So the game is just a few minutes away for kickoff. They are now singing the national anthem. It's few minutes away from kickoff. They are singing the national anthem. I'm wearing Deutschland jersey for today match. I'll be wearing different jersey. It doesn't mean I support Germany. I support all the African teams with the exception of South Africa. I don't support South Africa because the way they behaving to their fellow African and the government doing absolutely nothing about it is pathetic. So I don't support South Africa. This game I want Mexico to win. I want Mexico to win this match. But it's gonna be a difficult match, as we all know. This is a World Cup game. International football is different, but South Africa, Mexico is playing home, so we expect them to do better. As the home team, we expect Mexico to do better. It's gonna be an exciting game of football that which I expect. I expect this game to be, an exciting one. Yeah. Before I start sweating, let me put my AC on. I expect it to be an exciting game of football. Opening match of the 2026 World Cup. So the tickets are so expensive for this World Cup. I don't know whether they want ordinary fans to watch the game or not, because it's so costly to go to the game. And a lot of people have to travel because the United States is a very big country. It's a very big country, and there are a lot of places that don't even have the game going on. Like if you look at most of the entire Midwest, Chicago, Minneapolis, those are big cities with big stadium, but there's no game at those stadiums. So, and going to Mexico to watch a game. Mexico too is a very big country, and Canada, those are big countries. It's not like Europe. Most European countries, they are very small. So to travel, like the Qatar World Cup was one of the best World Cup. People could just travel literally from stadium to stadium in 30 minutes to 1 hour from one stadium to another. Yeah, that was brilliant. It was easier for the fans to travel, but for this one, difficult. Financially, it's a big problem. It costs a lot of money to watch a game at this World Cup. It costs a lot of money, and a lot of people cannot afford. Most of the fans cannot afford to get to the stadium. It costs a lot of money. It costs a lot of money. This is the opening match. I guess the stadium going to be jam-packed because it's the host nation. The host nation, I can see helicopter flying in Mexico flag over the stadium, 2 helicopters flying over the stadium. This is huge. It's a big stadium. Opening match. Expect the opening match to get a lot of fans because it is the opening match. The home team, Mexico, is one of the hosts, and they are playing in Mexico. So definitely there will be a lot of fans at the game. But I think as the competition reach to a certain stage where the ticket prices is aligning, and I think this is the most expensive World Cup ever in the history of FIFA. So I don't know what a justifiable reason for the World Cup being so expensive. Nothing to justify it. Football is about the fan. With all the fans, the players, they are nothing. So making the World Cup expensive to deprive lot of real fans, lot of football fans from going to the stadium, it's wrong. It is wrong. The prices, the tickets, it is the price so high. A lot of people cannot afford. Some games, the price alone is like a mortgage or rent. One more mortgage or rent. In America, in some places, they're like a whole year rent for some of the ticket price. It is so expensive. And nobody know why Infantino make the ticket so expensive like that. So any moment from now, the game will start. We are done with the national anthem. The referee is Wilton Sampaio from Brazil. So the referee for this match is from Brazil, and it's going to be in the VAR. The VAR here is from Colombia. Nicolas Gallo, who is the VAR here, is from Colombia. The stadium is jam-packed. There are a lot of Mexicans at the stadium, and we cannot wait. We can't wait for the match to begin. Opening match, and I can see the players. They are getting water before the start of the match, and it's kind of hot right now because it will be hot most of the time, especially Houston, California. If you play a 2 p.m. game in California, Houston, it's gonna get super hot. I think this is the reason why most of the game will be playing in the evening hour. A lot of game will be played at 8 p.m., 9 p.m., even up to 11 p.m. because it gets so hot in the U.S. Summertime, it gets so hot. So, and it will also inconvenience a lot of people in some part of the world, especially in Africa and Europe. A lot of people have to wake up midnight to see their country playing. A lot of people in Africa, Europe, will have to wake up at the middle of the night, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 12 a.m., 3 a.m. to see their country, up to 4 a.m. to see their country play. So I don't know why the game should have been 2 p.m., 5 minutes after 2, and the game has not started. The referee is talking to the two captain, the captain of the South African team and the Mexican captain. So any moment from now, the game will start. They are taking picture, and Raul Jimenez, the Mexican striker from the English Premier League, and see Moquena in the middle of the park there. The Mexican, the referee, the linesman, the referee put the ball in the middle of the field. Both linesmen move to take their position, their various position on the pitch. So any moment from now, the game will start. Ladies and gentlemen, this game, it is an opening match of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. I think Raul Jimenez is going to score. My prediction. Okay, let me give you my prediction. My prediction for the game. My prediction for the game. Mexico 3. South Africa 1. The game about to start. Mexico to start the game. Mexico to do the kickoff. Here we go. The game start. Mexico. So this is my prediction. Mexico 3, South Africa 1. That's my prediction. That is my prediction for the game. So as I said earlier, Mexico, they are being involved in 7 previous opening match at the FIFA World Cup. 7 times. Messi, they are lucky. I think they are one of those teams that play most of the opening match in the FIFA World Cup. And the last time the two teams were involved in the opening match of a FIFA World Cup was 16 years ago in South Africa, the 2010 FIFA World Cup. They gave any 1-1 between South Africa and Mexico. So this is Mexico, their 8th opening game, playing the opening match of a World Cup, and they are winless. So can they break the curse in this one? They are still in a tie. We've gone over 1 minute. Mexico still in possession. South Africa, they still holding their position. They are into their own half, and the Mexican playing the ball around. They are moving the ball around, and they stay in possession. Lost it there. South Africa in possession now. What can they do? Pass. Back to the goalkeeper. Play there for Mokoena. Turns to the center back. And I mean, the first game is crucial, because if you, especially this World Cup, going to get like the third best team. A lot of teams going to qualify as the third best team from most of the groups. So just imagine winning the first game to get 3 points. I think that may guarantee you qualification to the last 32, because we had 48 teams in the World Cup, and out of the 48 teams, 32 will qualify for the next round, and 16 will go out. 16 will go out, and 32 will qualify. So the winner and the second place team each group, there are 8 groups. So 24 will qualify as the winner and the runner-up. Then we will have the third place team qualifying also. No, there are more than 8 group. I'm sorry, there are more than 8 group. I can't remember right now, but I will check it out later. But the first and the second place team will qualify, and I think it's about six third place team will join those teams. Oh, that was the awkward save there from the goalkeeper. Corner kick to Mexico. Here comes the corner. Clear away by the goalkeeper, but Mexico stay in possession. Header away. Stay in the penalty box. Clear away. Oh, poor clearing there. Mexico stay in possession. South Africa on the attack. Foster. Brilliant counter attack there for South Africa. What can they do? Oh, that was a poor pass there, straight into the arm of the goalkeeper of Mexico. That was a poor pass there. There was a first opportunity. Raul Jimenez, a brilliant save there from the South Africa goalkeeper. That was a brilliant shot there from Raul Jimenez. Poor there from South Africa. Give the boy away. That was poor from South Africa. Absolutely poor. Throw into Mexico. Throw taken quickly. I think South Africa, the way they set up, playing with a backfire, they set up to do a counter attack. That's how they set up. Because the way they position themselves, they playing with a backfire. That's a defensive liner. Another corner to Mexico. It's a goal kick. It should have been a corner. I think the referee has given a goal kick. I thought the last touch was on the South African number 2. Goal kick again. South Africa living dangerously right now. The way they clearing the ball is very poor, pathetic. Man, the South African just keep. They are playing a complete defensive system. I think they're trying to keep it this way. Maybe in the second half they will try to attack, but the way they have started the game and the way they set up their formation is 5-3-2. They are in a defensive shape and playing with a backfire. Here come Mexico on the attack. Let's show what a goal! Mexico take the lead. Mexico score 1-0 to Mexico. What a blunder there from the South African defender. He was caught in possession right there. A big mistake from that defender from South Africa. 1-0 to Mexico. I think he's the only black player on the Mexican national team. Let me see what his name is. That the South African, the way they set up, is pathetic. It's Quinones. Yeah. A pass there from the goalkeeper to the center back, and he was caught in possession. Lost it, and Quinones take complete advantage straight between the legs of the goalkeeper. Poor there. Very poor from that defender. Absolutely pathetic. Straight between the legs of Williams, the Russian Williams. So he is Quinones. Quinones put brilliant goal there from Quinones. 1-0 to Mexico. 9 minutes into the match. 11 minutes. So Quinones from Mexico scored the opening goal of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Brilliant there from Quinones. Poor, absolutely pathetic from the South African defender. Absolutely pathetic. I think it's a free kick there to Mexico. Free kick to Mexico. Free kick there to Mexico. 1-0 to Mexico. And they have a free kick. Quinones was fouled. Quinones was fouled. And it's a free. I said the way they South African, the way they set up, they are playing with a back five. Five defenders. Why are you playing with a back five in an international football? The pace of the international football is slow. Why are you playing with a back five then? If you look at club football, the pace of the club football, particularly if you watch the Premier League and you watch international football, different. They are not on the same level when it comes to pace. It's slow. But South Africa, is the way their manager set them up is a complete defensive system. They play with a back five, and their foul line, the two guys they have up front, they are not really pressing enough. Foster and Reynolds not really pressing. So the Mexican defenders, they are relaxed. Whenever they have the ball, they are allowed to make the pass, because the South African are pressing enough. They are not pressing. Raul Jimenez, corner key to South Africa. They are supposed to lead the line. They are not pressing enough. Corner key to South Africa, to Mexico. I'm sorry. Corner key to Mexico. So 1-0, score in the 9th minute by Quinones, getting the first goal of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Quinones, here comes the corner, taking. Header straight into the arm of Williams. That was straight into the arms of Williams. Here comes South Africa on the attack. Poor pass there, straight into the Mexican goalkeeper feet. That was poor. A very poor pass from the South African. They look disorganized right now. They have to do something, or else their game is slip away easily. It's just still 1-0. There is still time for them to look at their tactics and change and just tweak the tactic a little bit. You don't have to change the entire thing, but you have to do something, because the way they are playing with 5 defenders and their forward players are not pressing, they allow the Mexican defenders to get on the ball and take their own time to play or pass. This is absolutely poor. They have to. They have to manage this game well, because the home crowd, if they allow the home crowd to settle, if Mexico get another goal and they go 2-0 up, it will be difficult for South Africa to make a comeback. So the way they are playing, it's not encouraging. They may feel they are not holding onto the ball, and the strikers are not pressing. Mokoena, Adams, they have to take control. They have to take control. Right now, both of them are struggling in the middle of the park, and it's difficult for them now. So South Africa on the top. Another poor pass. I think the referee blow for foul. Free kick to Mexico. Adams have to do better. Adam and Mokoena, the two men in the middle of the park for South Africa. Adam and Mokoena, they are absolutely struggling right now. Adam, Mokoena, and Sidho, they are struggling, and they are allowing the Mexican Murphy to dictate the play right now. They are allowing the Mexican Murphy to dictate the play. The way they are playing right now, that they have to compose themselves. They have to put some passes together. The South African, they're giving the ball away too much. Wherever, if you are playing, so Mexico and they attack again, what can they do here? Free kick to South Africa. As I was saying, if you are set up in this way, in a defensive form, the way South Africa they are set up to play a complete defensive system. And when you are playing a defensive system, your strikers, they have to hold the ball. They cannot lose the ball carelessly. They have to hold the ball. And your Murphy They have to be switched on every time. So, South Africa, Mokoena to Adams, back to Mokoena, and here comes South Africa deep into the half of Mexico. What can they do? Another poor pass there, but went back to South Africa. That was poor. They are not making the Mexican defense uncomfortable. That's a far free kick to Mexico. They have to make the Mexican the first yellow card of the game. That was a poor challenge. A very poor challenge. How you diving in like that? Deep into the half of Mexico. You diving in. Teboho Mokoena dive in there. First yellow card of the 2026 FIFA World Cup goes to Teboho Mokoena. That was poor from Teboho Mokoena. You cannot dive there. Poor there from Mexico. South Africa in possession. CBC. Umbogazi. Back to the goalkeeper Williams. Ocon. Moon down. Pull another pull pass there from the midfielder. Absolutely poor. Mokoena, very poor. Mokoena has been poor in the game. A very poor challenge. He has been booked early on in this game. Less than 20 minutes, receiving a yellow card, and his passes awful. South Africa have to do better. Right now, they are not. So it's still 1-0 to Mexico. It's still 1-0. Quinones scoring a 1 goal for Mexico in the 9th minute of the game. It's Quinones again. He took a shot. Wow. Goal kick to South Africa. What a brilliant turn for Quinones. So Alvarado, Quinones, Raul Jimenez. And South Africa, they want to play from the back. But the way they are playing, if you are playing from the back, free kick to South Africa. If you are playing from the back, your passes have to be good. The reason why they consider that goal was playing from the back. The goalkeeper playing the ball to the center back, and his first touch was absolutely poor, and he got caught on the ball by Quinones, who shot to make it 1-0 to Mexico. South Africa, poor pass again, absolutely poor. Dive in there, that should be a yellow card. Why are you in there? Anyway, I think the referee will not give it to him, but if I were the referee, that's a yellow card. Why are you even diving at that Mudau? This is the red bar. When if he lost the ball, he followed the man at the left back position and he just dive in at that. You can easily be given a red card for stupidity. The referee is telling him to calm down. That's absolute nonsense. Yeah, it's Mexico in attack. Cross there, head away by South Africa, send it back. That was intended for Raul Jimenez. Foster, freak is thrown into South Africa. Roberto Carlos there with Cafu. Two legends from Brazil. Mudau for South Africa back to Ocon. Ocon to the goalkeeper Williams. Williams to Modiba. Modiba put in a long ball there, but straight to the. Oh, the great ball make a mess of it. South Africa here on the attack. What can they do? Put in a cross. Clear away by Mexico. Poor cross there. Absolutely poor cross. Is Mokoena. He threw himself to the ground. Throw in there. He stayed on the ground. I think it's a yellow card. Free kick. I thought it was a throw in. Free kick to South Africa. Yellow card there. Yellow card there for Brian Gutierrez of Mexico. Free kick to South Africa. Brian Gutierrez, who plays in the middle of the park, has been yellow carded. Foul there. He fouled Mokoena right on the touchline. That was a blunder there from the goalkeeper. That was true. Be a very simple catch, and he let it. So free kick. Free kick to South Africa. Mokoena to take the free kick for South Africa. Mokoena to take the free kick for South Africa. What can Mokoena do? What can he do? Mokoena about to take the free kick for South Africa. Here comes Mokoena. First star CBC. lot of South African players in the box of Mexico. Here comes Mokoena. Header away. Modiba, header away. Here comes Quinones. Deflected, out of play for goal kick. Goal kick to Mexico. It's time for water break. Almost 25 minutes gone. It's time for water break. Summertime. That was brilliant there for Quinones. Straight between the legs. Between the legs of the goalkeeper. So it's time for water break. So Africa, they have to do enough. They have to put some decent passes together, because they haven't been able to put enough passes together. They are struggling to put passes together. So I think Mokoena, Adam and Sitho, they have to solve that problem in the middle of the park, because they are not creating for Foster and Reynolds. Foster and Reynolds, they are being left up front on their own, and the three men in the middle not creating, and the wing back, the two wing back, Modibo and Mudau, they are sitting back, and they are not really moving forward. They have to attack, because as a wing back, you have to go and come back. You got to attack as a wing back, but now they are not attacking now. The two wing back for South Africa, the right wing back Mudau, the left wing back Modibo, Modiba, the both of them are not attacking. They just sitting defensively, and they playing with a three center back, Okon Sibisi and Bogazi. So at the moment in time, the South Africa, they are struggling. They have to do better. They have to do better. They have to move the ball faster, particularly those guys in the middle, Okon Sibisi and Bogazi. They have to move the ball faster. They have to be quick. As you can see, I'm wearing Deutschland, which is this is Germany in German. This is a German jersey, even though I don't support the German national team, but it's a football jersey. So, and I like it. So I just like it. So the water break is over. Goal kick to Mexico. Goal kick to Mexico. Water break is over. Goal kick to Mexico. Quinones, goal kick taking. Mokoena, South Africa in possession. Modiba to Bogazi to Sibisi to Mudau to Okon to the goalkeeper Williams, and here come Modiba putting a long ball that headed away by Mexico. Bogazi back to Okon, Mudau, lost possession. Mexico in attack. What can they do? Play the ball right behind Quinones. Quinones back to the left back. What can he do? What can Gallardo do to Quinones? Back to the center back, all the way back. Back to the goalkeeper. Back to Vasquez. Vasquez to Gallardo. Quinones. Brilliant pass there. Clear away by South Africa. Poor clearing there. Straight to the goalkeeper. That was poor. A very poor clearing. And South Africa, 0 shot on target so far. Absolutely dreadful. Cross there straight into the arm of Williams, the South African goalkeeper. Straight into your arms. Almost caught in possession again. William to Bogazi, back to William. He clears, headed away by Mexico. Vasquez. South Africa still all shot on target. South Africa 0 shot at all. They are being abysmal. They have 0 shot in the game so far. 31 minutes going into the match, 0 shot from South Africa. Man, sorry, I can't show the game. If I show the game, it's gonna be copyright infringement. I can't do that on my YouTube channel to show the game. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, I cannot show the game. Copyright. They're gonna block it. They're gonna block it. Even the sound, like I gotta reduce it. Like you better hear anything. Copyright. They're gonna block my video so I can't show the game. I'm so sorry. Yeah, copyright. If there were no copyright stuff, I would show the game on my channel, but that's a copyright issue right there. So Africa on the attack, putting up deep, brilliant cross block there, and it should be a corner key to South Africa. Corner key to South Africa. Oh, that was offside. So it's a free key to Mexico. He was offside. So free key to Mexico. To be taken by Oranga, the goalkeeper. Straight in the path of Quinones. Pull there. Throw into South Africa. So far, South Africa has 0 shot on target. 133 minutes to the game. They had absolutely 0 shot, 0 on, 0 off. South Africa was 0 shot. They are being pulled. They are being terrible in the first 3 minutes of the game. But okay, that changed right now. They into the penalty box. What can South Africa do? Another poor pass in the final 10. They have been absolutely terrible, awful. Poor there from Foster. What are you doing? Poor pass. Puyol is laughing. I don't know why he laughing. He said the poor pass from that striker from Foster. Very poor. So throw into Mexico. Absolutely poor. In the final 10, South Africa have been terrible. They have been terrible in the final 10. So Mexico in attack. Throw into Mexico. Mbogazi there with the challenge. So throw into Mexico. Brilliant challenge there from Bogazi. So the throw to be taken by Reyes. The rebel to Alvarado. It's Mexico on attack. Brilliant save there from Williams. That would have been 2-0 because ball was played there for Raul Jimenez. But that was a brilliant save there from South Africa goalkeeper Williams. So 35 minutes, still 1-0. The goal scored by Quinones. Sorry, man. I can't show the game. Copyright, bro. You're not the first person asking me to show the game. I cannot show it. Copyright, they're gonna block the video. So I ain't gonna do that. That'll be a copyright infringement against my channel. I'm just trying to build this channel, and if I just start with copyright infringement, that ain't gonna be a good thing. Yeah. So, Mexico had 2 shot on target, 0 for South Africa. Total goal attempt is 6, 4 off target, 2 on target. But South Africa 0, 0 shot at all. They had 0 shot in this entire game. South Africa on the attack. Header. That's the first attempt by Foster. But he had the ball wide. Goal kick to Mexico. First attempt. Header by Foster. Just wide. I'll be back 1 second. So 7 minutes plus stoppage time to halftime. It's still 1-0 to Mexico. So Africa 0 shot. 0 shot on target. Yeah. This is what I said earlier. There's a huge difference between international football and club football. 'Cause if you're used to watching club team play and you see international football, the quality difference is not the same. The level is different. At international football, the pace is very, very slow. Very slow. But club football is fast paced. The pace. So we're going 40 minutes. 40 minutes gone. It's still 1-0 to Mexico. And they have been the best team, the better team. They have been a better side rather, because They are the one that are attacking. Oh, what a that was meant for Raul Jimenez, but intercepted there by the defender. So it's Quinones. Oh, yeah, that should have been 2-0, but Raul Jimenez was just an inch away from making it 2-0, but I think he would have been offside anyway. So the quality is different. International football and club football different. The quality is very low at international level as compared to club football. Club football, if you see, even you see team that bomb off is Quinones on the attack. What can he do? Deflected. They stay in possession. It's Quinones! Hit the post. It should have been 2-0, but he hit the post. Quinones, he have been the man of the match so far in this first half. Free kick to South Africa. While Quinones just hit the post, he's the one who scored the long goal in this match. And he just hit the post. Wow. Absolutely crazy. It's still 1-0. South Africa, they still have 0 shot on target. That is pathetic though. 0 shot on target. Wow. A long boy turning for Raul Jimenez, clear away. 0 shot on target. The quality is so poor. Not even Wolves in the Premier League play like this. Cross there. Corner kick to South Africa. Mushu. Yeah. How about? Yeah. Corner kick. Taken shortly. Cross headed away by Mexico. South Africa stay in possession. Okay, you take a shot. First shot on target. That was even a poor shot. That's a first attempt on target for the game. But that attempt was very poor. Mexico an attack. Clear away by William. That was brilliant from William. Mexico stay in possession. 4 minutes stoppage time to go. We are playing 45 minutes. So we are into the stoppage time of the first half. South Africa, they have been pulled in this game. Throw into Mexico. They have been absolutely poor in this game. But it's just 1-0. Anything is still happening. 1-0 score line. Anything can happen. So they are down just by 1 goal. This should be offside. But play go continue. I thought it was offside, but South Africa stay in possession. Goal kick to Mexico. What a pass. Brilliant pass. Oh, poor finishing. Absolutely poor from Gutierrez. That was a brilliant pass from Quinones. He is the star man on this team. Quinones is the star man. Poor from Gutierrez. Poor. He should be finishing that. It should have been 2-0. Poor from Gutierrez. Brilliant football from Quinones. He's the best player on the team. He been the best player on the pitch by far. The coach is very angry, upset with Gutierrez. It should have been 2-0. Absolutely. Throw into South Africa into the final few seconds of the first half. Any moment from now, it will be halftime. You have few seconds remaining for the ref to blow for halftime. And that's it. Halftime. 1-0. One nil. Oh man. South Africa be a disappointment in this first half. Very, very disappointing. So it's halftime. Let's go through the stat for the first half. So the start for the first half. Shot on target 2-0 in favor of Mexico. Shot off target 2-0 in favor of Mexico. Block shot 2-0 in favor of Mexico. Ball possession 55-45 in favor of Mexico. Corner 2-0. No, South Africa had a corner. It's not 2-0. Let me go. Let me refresh it here and look at it over. Nah, I'm sorry. I don't think this start is not right. I'm sorry. Let me go again. They start at halftime. 2-1 shot on target, 2-1 in favor of Mexico. Shot off target 4-1 in favor of Mexico. Shot block 4-0 in favor of Mexico. Ball possession 58-42 in favor of Mexico. Corner 2-1 in favor of Mexico. That's the start there, and they are 1-0 up. But I don't think the South African Mayfi, they haven't done well. Because if you look at the game, the middle of the park, they have been disappointed in the middle of the park. Complete disappointment. If you look at Mokoena, he has been booked, and he's a physical player. He has been booked. He on a yellow card. He hasn't done enough. Sidho also haven't done enough. Adam the Saint, all from Foster, and Reynolds, both of them, they are anonymous. And they playing with a bad fire. So Mexico, on the other hand, Quinones has been the best player on the pitch by far. He has been the shining light on the pitch, the best on the pitch by far. And Raul Jimenez, he hasn't been in the game. Alvarado, and defensively, Montes and Vaquez in the central defense, they have nothing to worry about because there have been no threat from the South African attack. And Gallardo and Reyes, the 2 fullback, also playing well. In the middle of the park, I think Lira, he has been sensational in the defensive role. Gutierrez, he's on a yellow card. He had a brilliant opportunity at the end of the first half. He should have made it 2-0, but he squandered that opportunity. So it's 1-0. Anything can still happen. 1-0 is not a good scoreline, even though anyone would want to be 1-0 up in such condition. You don't want to be the team that is down 1-0 at halftime. But South Africa have to do better. In the second half, they have to do better. So it's still 1-0. And I think South Africa, they have to make some substitution, particularly in the middle of the park, or they have to change their formation. Because now they have to chase the game. They are down. And the first game is very important. They are down 1-0. They have to chase the game. And they are still playing with a back five. And if you want to score, I think they should play with a back four and try to score. Probably maybe the last 30 minutes or 25 minutes, they have to change something. You cannot just sit back for the entire game to lose 1 or 2-0. That is unacceptable. So in the second half, they have to go for it. That's my opinion. They have to do that. I'll be back. So it's still 1-0. Halftime. But any moment from now, the players will be coming back on the pitch. Yeah, they are coming out back to resume. They are coming back. Oh, the second one just started. What was I doing? Wow. Another mistake from the goalkeeper. It should have been two. They, oh man, this another mistake from the goalkeeper again. They're trying to play from the back, and they are not good enough to do so. Why are you forcing something that you are not good at? They're trying to play from the back all games for Africa, but they are not good enough, even though they are playing on the back far. But their passes are terrible. Yet again, another poor control. Another poor one there. They have to do better the second half. Because first half they were poor, giving possession away carelessly. You can't be playing a back five. At some stage, the coach has to change the formation. Wow. Ah, Quinones selfish play there. But he's trying to catch the goalkeeper unaware. Go out there, but poor execution. Another poor pass there from South Africa again. Another poor pass. They're so poor. They are absolutely terrible. They can't put 4 5 passes together. I don't know how did the team qualify over Nigeria. They're so poor. Wow. And South Africa on the attack. Intercepted there by Mexico. Waller pass. They should be 1v1. What can he do? Freaky. Is that a red card? He's off. Red card to South Africa, he's off. Last man. Disaster to South Africa. Disaster. Disaster for South Africa. Red card there shown to the midfielder Setho. Setho receiving a red card. Or Chupa. Poor. Absolutely poor. Poor. Where Osaliba. There was contact. And I knew. And it. Poor there for Setho. Absolutely pathetic. Just allow the guy to go. Just allow any contact from there. You cannot count that close to the attack. Foul on Gutierrez. Free key. 50 minutes into the game. Red card to one of the midfielders from South Africa, Setho. So I don't know now. I think they're about to take on one of the striker. They're just going to play with which formation they're going to play with now. Is that a 6-3? They're just going to play with a 6-3 formation. Or the 5-4 formation. Because throughout the game, they've been defending the entire game, then they are down to 10 men. So I don't know what they're going to do. I don't think they stand a chance of winning this game. So it's a free kick right at the edge of the box to Mexico. Raul Jimenez is there alongside another player. It's very close. I don't know how can you put that wall into the back of the net. It's so close. Raul Jimenez hit the wall. Poor there. Goal kick to South Africa. Absolutely poor. So South Africa down to 10 men. Setho receiving his marching order. So now it's 10 against 11. What can South Africa do now with 10 men? Goal kick taken by Williams. Header away. Mexico in possession. Now I expect a comfortable win for Mexico. He's lucky. Corner kick there to Mexico. Corner kick to Mexico. Corner kick to Mexico. Here comes the corner. Headed away by South Africa. Clear away by Lira, the defensive midfielder. Throw into South Africa. Throw taken quickly. They stay playing with a back five. They are one man down. South Africa. But I expect Mexico now to go on and win this game 2 or 3-0. That's what I expect now. through into South Africa. So it's 10 against Leon. Sidho or midfielder from South Africa, because Sidho was sent off. He has been sent off. South Africa stay in possession. What? I think they playing better. Say a shot taking their save there comfortably by the Mexican goalkeeper. That's their second shot on target. So I think they are putting more passes together when they are down 10 men than when they were 11v11. So it's still 1-0. Anything is happening, but I will expect Mexico to go on to win the game because they have that numerical advantage. They have the numerical advantage and they lead 1-0, so they should go on to win this game. Throw into Mexico. 10 minutes going in the second half. 35 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Substitution to South Africa, as I expected. They are taking off one of the strikers. Foster is coming off for a midfielder, Mbata. Mbata is on for the striker Foster. So that's a substitution we expected. Take one of the striker off to pull a midfielder on because a midfielder Sidho was sent off in the 5th minute of the second half. Ah, man. Freaky to Mexico. That's a poor foul. They keep giving fire away. That's poor. Freaky to Mexico. That is absolutely poor. You can't keep giving fire away like that. Roberto Baggio on the screen there. That's one of the players who made me to fall in love with the beautiful game. He was once my favorite player in the 90s. Roberto Baggio, former Juventus, Inter Milan, the Italian legend, Roberto Baggio. One of my favorite number 10s of all time. One of my favorite players of all time, Roberto Baggio, watching from the stand. Roberto Baggio. The guy that made me to love the beautiful game. Roberto Baggio, my first favorite player ever as a kid. Roberto Baggio was that person. Poor cross. Absolutely poor. Mexico having been able to take advantage. They haven't been able to take the advantage. They have the numerical advantage, so they should be increasing the scoreline, but they haven't been able since that red card was 10 minutes ago when Seho was sent off for South Africa. And since then, they haven't been able to take advantage of that. And the longer the game stay 1-0, even though South Africa, they are 10 men, but if we enter the 80th to the 80th or the 85th minute, they're going to take risks if the game stay 1-0. They're going to take risks. They're going to go all for it even though they are a man down. So right now, they are actually playing. South Africa is actually playing better than the first half when it was 11v11. Now they are a man down, but they are playing better than when they were 11 against 11. And Mexico, they should be going all out for the kill. You want to tap the group because if you tap the group, you have a better chance of playing one of the lesser team in the next round. So it's always important to tap your group. And goals can make you tap a group. Another substitution, second substitution for South Africa, and Adams, another midfielder, Adams is going off for Zwane. Zwane on for Adams. Zwane is on for Adam. Midfielder for midfielder. Because the longer it stay 1-0, the more the South African will get confidence. And you don't want them to get any sort of confidence in this game because now they're all going to press because they are a man down. The way they didn't press in the first half when they were 11v11, that's they're going to press in the second half. Brilliant ball there. Goal kick. Goal kick to Mexico. South Africa, they are playing much better when better. Tyler is there watching from the stand. Tyler, the South African musician, she watching from the stand. She did perform during the opening ceremony. Still 1-0. Uh, South Africa lost possession deep into their own half. Poor pass there from Gutierrez, trying to find the goal scorer, but that pass was poor. Substitution, double substitution for Mexico. Gutierrez is off. Gutierrez is off. Fidalgo is off. Gutierrez and Fidalgo off for Mora and Chavez. Mora and Chavez on for Fidalgo and Gutierrez. Gutierrez is on. He was on a yellow card, so that's a good substitution there. It's Raul Jimenez. 2-0. Raul Jimenez. 2-0. Brilliant from Raul Jimenez. I saw that goal coming before he even pulled out the back of the net. I said Raul Jimenez. That was a brilliant cross. He's not missing from that kind of close range. Right in front of goal. Brilliant 2-0 to Mexico. Raul Jimenez with a goal. Brilliant there from Raul Jimenez. 2-0. It's Mexico 2, South Africa 0. Brilliant goal from Raul Jimenez. What a cross. Brilliant. Well timed by Raul Jimenez. The Fulham attacker, Raul Jimenez. Brilliant from Jimenez. 2-0. 2-0 to Mexico. And I think they can still go on to win by 3 or 4. And they should try to score more goals because they are 10 men. They are down 10 against 11. And it's time for water break. Hydration break. The players are going to have some water. And let me have some water too. So it's cooling break. 2-0, 21 minutes plus stoppage time to go. And the South African midfielder Sid Ho was shown a direct red card for obstruction or possible denying a possible goal scoring opportunity. He brought down Gutierrez, the last defender, so rightfully so. He was rightfully sent off. He received his marching order. And now they are down 2-0. No way back. I can't see them coming back from this because they are down to 10 men and they are down 2-0. I think if Mexico want to score another goal or two, they can. And it will be important for them to go for another goal and see whether they can get another one before the 80th minute. Then they can go again to get another one, try to win again, as many score many goals as possible, because you never know. You never know. One or two goals may help you to win the group or finish second. Because if you finish third, it be one of the third best runner up, one of the third best team, to qualify for the next stage. Trust me, you're going to play a tough team. You're going to play a winner from any of the group, and you don't want to be that team. So it's better to win your group. If you win your group, you're not going to play a top team. That's for sure. If you win your group, you're not going to play a top team. So, and we know every goal counts. Because you and somebody may get the same points and you may have a better goal different than the person to tap them. So now South Africa down. It's better to beat South Africa more goals. They should at least get another goal to win 3-0. At least. That's the bare minimum. Mexico should try to get another goal. Offside. Free kick to South Africa. Raul Jimenez offside there. He's offside there. Okay. Raul Jimenez offside there. So it's still 2-0. It's still 2-0 to Mexico. I think they should try to win by more goals. They have been a better team. So Africa, they win with a defensive system, playing with fire at the back, and they have been absolutely poor. They have been terrible all game. They haven't played good enough. Another substitution to Mexico. The defensive midfielder Lira is off for Gonzalez. Lira off. Gonzalez, another substitution. Another substitution. Raul Jimenez is off. Jimenez is off also. Another substitution, South Africa. Substitution there. Modiba. Modiba is off along with Reynolds. Modiba and Reynolds, they are off. And Apolis and Magopa on. Minutes plus stoppage time to go. It's still 2-0 in favor of Mexico. So Africa down to 10 men. Still 2-0. Another substitution for Mexico. The first goal scorer, Quinones, is off for Vega, the number 10. Free kick there to South Africa. Can South Africa get to go back to make it more interesting? Here comes South Africa, the edge of the ball. Shot saved comfortably by the goalkeeper. The South African players on Mexican players on the floor. Alvarado is on the floor. What is going on? There's a VAR check to see whether that was a violent conduct from that South African player. Let's see what the referee going to say. Is that a violent conduct? Here comes the referee. What is it? Is it another red card? Will it be 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 another red card? Another red card for violent conduct. After the VAR, Zwane just came on. Themba Zwane. Themba Zwane has been sent off for South Africa. 2 red cards now for South Africa, yes. You guys need to go back to your country and go face your country. Y'all take all the job. The foreigners are leaving now. Y'all get a lot of jobs in SA. Y'all need to go back to work. Y'all have all the job now. Y'all go back to SA and do your job. The foreigners are leaving your country. Y'all need to go back. you're making fast and drop from the group stage and go back to South Africa to take all the job that you guys had. All the job the foreigner took from you, they are giving it back to you. You go back to your country to fix it. So now it's too rare car. I think Mexico can get at least or go here. Go kick. 5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Now it's 9 against 11 now. It's 9 against 11. 10 minutes plus 5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Mexico should try to score another goal. It's 9 against 11. Try to score at least one more goal. Let's go. This game should be like 3 or 4-0. This is not good enough, Mexico. Try to score at least one more goal. You get 2 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Show them no mercy. Both of these two teams not going anywhere in the competition. Cause I didn't see enough from Mexico that would make me think that they will go far in this competition. I didn't see much for them. They are being poor. Not see much from them. They are being absolutely poor. Poor, 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 poor. Not see much from them. They have been poor. The same as Mexico. South Africa have been terrible. They are nowhere near the level of a Walcott team. Mexico should be having 6, 7 men in the box. It's a joke. Seven-minute stoppage time to go. So can Mexico score another goal, or can South Africa get at least a consolation goal? So South Africa on the attack. Can they get a consolation goal? That's a yellow card. That's a yellow card foul. What kind of card the red going for? Is that a red? Oh, a red card. Red card to Mexico. A straight red card. Straight red card to Cesar Montes. Yeah, the Mexican, they been playing. I don't know whether he's the last man or the South African. I don't know, but it's a rare card to Cesar Montes, the center back from Mexico, has been sent off. So now it's 9-10. Cesar Montes receiving a marching order. He's still on the pitch. Um, Cesar Montes is still on the pitch. But he has been shown a red card. Cesar Montes has been shown a red card. So now it's 9-10. Opening match, crazy. 3 red card in an opening match. I don't think that has ever happened. 3 red card in an opening match of a World Cup. So can South Africa get a goal here? If they get a goal here, it will be the next few minutes going to be interesting. So free kick in a dangerous position that should be taken by a left-footed player, unless they want to put in a cross for someone to score. But this free kick should be taken by a left-footed player. I don't see on a left-footed player on it. I see Mokoena, who is right-footed, standing on the free kick. Poor execution from South Africa. Absolutely terrible. They have been so terrible. How are you not doing something with that free kick? Wow. Absolutely dreadful. So 3 minutes to go. Still 2-0. It's 9 against 10. So Africa with 9 men show 2 red cards, and Cesar Montes just been sent off for Mexico. Pull past their throw into Mexico. Pull there. Two minutes stoppage time remain. 2 minutes to go until the final whistle. Cross clear away by Mexico. This is why you cannot compare international football with club football. Most of the games at international level, most of the games are terrible. Less than 1 minute to go. I think that should be it. That's it. That's the end of the match. South Africa 2, Mexico 2, South Africa 0. That's the end of the match. South Africa receiving 2 red cards and Mexico receiving 1 red card. So before we go, let's go through the start. Mexico 4 shot on target, South Africa 2, 7 off target, South Africa 1. Ball possession 61-39 in favor of South Africa. Corner kick 3-1. Ball possession in favor of Mexico 61-39 in favor of Mexico. Corner 3-1 in favor of Mexico. So that's it. 2-0. So I see you for the next game. Will be 9 p.m. Central Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So it's South Korea against Czech Republic. Have a good day. Peace, all of you.